Hey guys, today I will be doing my first reaction video with my VTuber thing. I'm kind of tired, but I know we'll soon, yay! But you already know, Lego into the video, yo!
Have you ever been in a fight in the strongest battlegrounds and realized, wow, this guy is so much
Yes.
better? In all of my time playing the game, I admit there have been a couple of moments where I've had to unfortunately crumble myself and come to this understanding. But as a side effect of this, I've also come to realize that there are several skill levels that exist within the game itself. So today, I'm going to give you all the skill levels in the battlegrounds. But before that, I want to let you all know that community DCI is no mercy. Drop it in the description below and join the group.
Okay.
Let's start with the first skill level in everything you will ever do.
First skill level.
So one particular day, you load into a Roblox game.
I'm not a noob because
after it was recommended to you by a friend or after
my old
video,
account isn't anymore.
you run around the map for a little bit, exploring this strange and unique game which you've only just started playing. All is fine until this guy walks up to you and says, now you're suddenly getting You have now gotten into
Boom!
fight.
Do combos right now!
But you spam the hell out of your attack button in hopes that
if a noob was playing Hero Hunter and then a toxic player says it was counter like a good boy and the dude counters before.
And with this you begin to grind kills and increase your skill in hopes of being able to hang with other fighters of the strongest battlegrounds.
That's not what happened to
lowest level of the
stupid ad.
So from now on they'll be used to scale future skill levels.
That's not what happened.
Trial and error in combat and enjoying the game for a couple days. You've now
swag.
become a little more familiar with the game and its mechanics. With this, we are introduced to the
I'm gonna get the drink. Okay.
You are now a little more used to the game and its mechanics, and know how to put together a string of moves into a simple, yet effective combo. You're still a little rough around the edges when it comes to defending yourself in one-on-one confrontations, but you've noticed that
I have to be right next and my phone is in front of my TV because I had to do the reaction to it, and I had to turn it down because
then they would be as strong as two meat.
the audio played the video because I had to record the video, and that's all thing. And I just learned that I can record with my voice.
It would be safe to say that you've
screen record with my voice.
3,000 kills at this point, and understand the game's mechanics way more than you were just.
Okay, what's up, Nana?
It is also at this point that you are introduced to
which one over here?
These include combos that were optimized to have the greatest damage output.
I definitely don't have
when it comes to fighting in general,
40 or 50 something like me.
Battlegrounds to use the game's specific techniques against other players. This includes side dashing, meaning you dash with your side towards the player in order to bypass their
I'm Steve.
Another TSB technique.
Flint and Steve. The jockey. Also, I just recorded, but I messed up, so I was, I failed recording. But my brother and sister said hi.
When scaling experienced players, they should be as strong as 4 knees combined.
That was when I was recording for the first time today.
Your combos start getting better and faster.
This is the second time. I have had many failed attempts to record my reaction, guys.
Or was it just you getting better? A couple of months after playing the strongest battle,
let me stop yapping.
It would be safe to assume that you have gathered around 8,000 to 10,000 kills, effectively making you the highest skill.
Oh my god!
As a veteran, you have seen everything that there is to combat in the strongest.
I can't do my asshole reaction because it's subtitles, bro.
And all the crazy combat glitches that there is to see in the game. If you really wanted to, you could probably go on
8,000 the pounds.
But instead, you aim to fight as a means of pure enjoyment, or just relax as there's nothing else to really
The latest combos, the newest movement tricks, and
general player population of the strongest
glitches in the game.
But the line between total number of kills and actual skill becoming blurred at this point.
Lily, bro.
reason for this is
You don't have to play elbow
a lot of players will become bored
struggling.
and start to slack off doing other things.
Shrugging.
When this happens, their skills will start to stagnate as a result of this sudden boredom. When scaling veteran players, they are as strong as a whopping 8 moves. Although veteran is the end of the line in terms of skill for the general player base, it is the start of a new skill role for a smaller and more dedicated population of players.
I got a technique.
As if there's a higher
The technique is working.
level to
Making my eyes blurry so I could see
studying
both
what they do and how
screens.
they play the game. You start playing the game more than ever, adjusting your technique and fighting in 1v1.
Can I make your eyes blurry because I can? I might vibrate.
You're getting better. 5 months goes by like the wind. Then one day, you're fighting against someone who you perceive to be on an equal level of skill as you.
The
You end up
McJockey.
completely seeing through all their techniques, rendering their side dashes and combos useless.
Hey, yeah.
Albeit confused, but astounded by your own abilities.
$5.
It was strange. Just a few months ago, you were struggling fairly well against these types of players, and now you're beating one of these. It's almost as if you, with all,
Adidas,
players in the
Adidas,
strongest battlegrounds are people who break through the natural skill ceiling of Roblox fighting games, usually because of experience in other Roblox fighting games, or
Yeah.
simply spend more time than usual on the game.
Yeah, you're beating. First, you were in your training arc.
Itself at a skill level, it will
Ew.
certainly be evolved.
Sorry.
Similar fighting games to TSB. Other specific groups of
Don't
players are
touch
also
him,
assumed
Mom.
to be around the skill
No
level.
way, tossing
This
Monkey
includes
just
people that you see on the leaderboard who
beat it
you
up.
watch.
Goofy like
If we
that.
were to scale evolve players, then they would be as strong as a
That's
staggering 12
cray,
moves
cray.
combined.
That's cray, cray.
By this point, this will be the peak that the smaller population of dedicated players will reach in their strongest battlegrounds. I can't find an exact reason as to why this happens, being one of those players myself. Despite this, I think 2 simple answers to this question are time and sanity.
Wow. Noobs. Oh my god.
And even
I wish
breaking their skill
the,
ceilings once again.
I could move
This smaller,
the
yet powerful group
arms
of
and the
players are
hands.
called the experts of the strongest battlegrounds. These are the people who
Currently
make other
sitting
people
in my
using flashy
bag
combos
slash
and new
chair.
concepts on YouTube. Experts are the fighting innovators of TSB, finding out new combat tricks.
And I just found a hole in it.
When watching these players in combat, you can
Experts
immediately tell that they
kill
have
us.
completely run up
I did get to
plus
read
skills
it and just
if they so please. Experts also usually go on to join the various clans that inhabit the strongest battlegrounds or stay to themselves, so a great number of these people are not known to the general TSB player base. Fortunately though, there are some outliers which you may have heard of. Kyoto and Kaku, Seiyuu. These are all household names in the community, and each of them perfectly represent the expert skill level in the strongest battlegrounds. When scaling
There was an
experts,
ad,
they are presumably as strong as 16
and I didn't get to finish my
which is just
sentence.
insane. Without a doubt, experts are one of the strong foundations that hold
Oh
the
my
TSB community up, pushing the already restricted combat forward towards new heights. Despite this though, there is still one more skill level that even surpasses that of the experts themselves. Derived from experts, an even smaller number of people manage to surpass their skill ceilings for the last and final time. This tiny number of people are called masters. The master level in the strongest
Jack
battle is
Black.
the highest possible skill level that a player
Yo,
can
Jack
reach.
Black.
Masters have played the game day in and
Peaches, 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 peaches,
fighting scenarios. Unfortunately, though,
Team Noobs!
battleground.
16 Noobs!
Really no concrete way of knowing who actually is
I thought I was gonna fall there.
game as of yet. If I had to take a very wild guess, I'd say there's only about 50 people who've achieved this level in the game.
Minecraft
The only
blocking
two
art
players
speed
that
up.
can be considered masters are Lord Heaven and Materia, and that's only because they are the only 2 people that we know
Bro,
are actually
what
good.
the?
If we had to scale master players to moves, then masters would be as strong as 20 moves combined.
Whenever I
don't
go
think you guys
past like the
understand
VTuber
how
thing,
insane this is. After master, there is no
freezes.
skill
Right,
level
look.
that's adequate to my knowledge.
See?
With this, we reach the end of the skill road at the master level.
Ah! Wait, can it? Hold on. Does it? Hold on. Let me